guys, it's 2:30. I woke up late, kind of took a nap after work. Today we are gonna move the car into the garage. My sister's car's out, and we are gonna take off the front wheels, check all the sensors over there, and I'm gonna be honest, I probably won't even take out the tie rods because I do got work in a couple hours. But I want to at least move the car into the garage, get it up in the air, get the tires off, and then that way tomorrow after work, like I don't gotta worry about it like being rained on, it being wet, and whatnot. We just got the cars moved, and now you can really tell to the videos that this side is like very towed out because of that bent ass tie rod compared to compared to the driver. Oh my god, dude, what the fuck? We're gonna go ahead, loosen the front tires, jack the car up, and just put it up on jack stands. That way, when I come home from work tomorrow, it's just ready to get swapped, and I don't have to do all this tomorrow. Save more time. So yeah, just checking everything. That tie rod doesn't seem to be bent at all. The coils seem pretty good, and then the little wire. That right there. Check that on the driver's side, and it seemed all good. We're gonna go check over on the passenger side now. Ooh. Yeah, the only thing really wrong is this bent ass tire rod. The eyesight disabled or the eyesight off, it really seems like it didn't turn on until I started moving the steering wheel. So like I started the car, it didn't pop up, but as soon as I started moving the steering wheel, that's when that first came up. So hopefully once we put in the new tie rods and try to get it as aligned as possible as we can, hopefully it goes away and it just goes back to normal. I don't gotta go to the dealer and get it fucking recalibrated because I really don't want to be paying like that $200-$300 like charge just for that bullshit. But yeah, I'll probably pick back up right when I get off work and when them tie rods come in. Alright y'all, so we got the tie rod ends in from Detroit Axle. Then we have the inners in as well. So I lost my adjustable wrench, but went up to Brandon, got this one, and then we also got this like ball joint style popper tool, so we can pop out those end links from the knuckle. God, it's very hot out today, but Just gonna go ahead and do a little time lapse of me popping that shit out. Put the tool on here. Oh, boom. Oh wait, that's loose as fuck. Shout out Zach for the this popper tool. Luckily it was by where I had to get the adjustable wrench from Chino. It wasn't too bad. I'll pop here any second. Alright, so we got the bent one out. And as you can tell, that's not supposed to be like that. Fuck. It didn't take too long, but hopefully, anyways, hopefully these go in there pretty good. They seem to be matching, so I'm not filming too much of this. I'm just trying to get it over with, and then just, yeah, that's really it. I just want to get it over with. Alright, sorry if the quality's shitty, but my hands are dirty. I'm not using Shelton's camera because I don't want to get it fucking dirty. But we got the new inner in, and then we do have this outer in already. Just need to bolt it down. But we are gonna move on to the driver's side, which doesn't even look that bad, but we're still gonna do it anyways. So once I get that in, bolt check everything, and then we'll put it on the ground. I'll probably have to put those shields back in, and then once that's in, get everything cleaned up, go for a test, and just do an at-home alignment. So we got everything in. I put both like bottom heat shields back on, but here we got this one all torqued already in. Had to clean that from like the underside of the car. Then we got this side in as well. We got the lock nuts in. And all that's next is to lower the car, put the wheels back on, and take it for a test drive. So we'll be back then. All right, we got the car out. It drives straight. The eyesight off, check manual still comes back on, but I'm going to drive it for a little bit more. But we are going to see if this little, it's like a burning smell. I think it's from like all that dead grass, but I'll probably have to go back under, clean it, just jack it up and whatnot. But most of it's pretty fucking good. So this tie rod was straight, but I changed it anyway, just so both sides were good. And then on this side, obviously from the last time I showed y'all, it's not as towed out as it was, but let's get back to it. All right, so as I was driving back from the gas station, the eyesight off check manual actually went off. So I think all I need to do is just calibrate all that fucking offset shit. And I'll be honest, my alignment is actually pretty fucking straight. So I think I really just need to like clean the fucking car, because right now I'm like smelling like some burnt grass and I don't want the fire to start. That would suck ass, honestly. I'm glad that we got to fix my dumbass mistake, and now we're gonna drive the car and go to work and do whatever the fuck. I am going to Gat next week. I'm going with some homies. They got a cabin, graciously let me get a room with them, be bunking with the homie. But yeah, we will see this car at Gat. I'll see y'all there. Thank you everyone for watching this slight repair video. Slight mistake from me, big mistake for me, but I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you.